watch this live stream. I was kind of getting really confused and freaking out today because I did not upload any video yesterday, and even today I was thinking that, man, I don't really have any news that is worth talking about today. Like literally there is no news update, and the thing is that I was kind of free both days, so that was kind of freaking me out. And then I thought like maybe I should do a live stream. Then what is the topic? What should I talk about? What will the arm wrestling community be interested in? And I couldn't find any topic. Then I was like, maybe I'm taking too much stress. So let's for in a very long time, I would not say for the first time, in a very long time, let's put the burden, or let's put the pressure on the arm wrestling community, you guys. So now you're gonna help me, and let's see how this live stream turns out to be. Ujjwal Jat, hello brother. So this is a completely casual kind of live stream. I've not planned any topics that I want to discuss today. Wherever the chat takes, and I haven't done any of those live streams in a long time. So I also responded to all comments. Thanks, Arm Wrestling Insider. Hello Pradeep bhai, kahan ho? I am here. Sorry for the 1 or 2 minutes delay. Gia, or is it Gia? Gia from Greece, Pradeep. Is it hello? Or hello from Pakistan. Hello brother. Do you think live commentating is beneficial or bad for the sport? I think free publicity to the event where it is getting, let's say, 50,000 views, and for 5 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours, 9 hours, you are talking about one and only one product. Even if it is not helping with this pay-per-view sales, for sure it is creating potential customers. That's what I think. So overall, I think I have a very strong personal belief that these are helpful for the organization and for arm wrestling overall. Arm wrestling is not in a state where we can say that this much promotion for the event is bad. Like it cannot be bad. It just simply cannot be. Like, how many views? Like almost all of the views. King of the table, let's say King of the table, if they say that we do not want these live stream commentaries, do not want, and if you do not stop these live stream commentaries, stop talking about our event, how is King of the Table going to promote their event? They have a small Instagram account. I don't think it is big enough. They don't have a YouTube channel. I haven't seen anything from them on Facebook. They do not do literally anything to promote the event. We YouTubers promote their event. Devon Larratt, yes, if Devon is there, he has a huge YouTube channel, then he can himself do the promoting. But Pavlo versus Sabin, how is Pavlo and Sabin going to promote a match? Just imagine that. We YouTubers are doing that work. And I have no shame in taking that claim. We, all of the YouTubers, we do the promotion for, and that's why King of the Table is really smart. Maybe they don't need promotion because they have Hermes Gasparini, they have Dennis, John, Levan, Devon versus Levan. They have these matches, so that's why they do not need the promotions. But one event where they had Lachlan versus Irakli, there was no really big famous match in that event. I don't think that event did really well. Pradeep bhai, from very long, you are not coming to your Hindi channel. Any reason, bro? Yeah, laziness, lack of time, and lack of understanding of Indian arm wrestling. Like, I would say I know international arm wrestling much more than Indian arm wrestling, and lack of financial incentive. All of these reasons combined. Only music, hello. Howdy Pradeep, hope you doing fine. Yes, I'm doing good. What are your thoughts on Sasho Andreev competing in East versus West? Earlier he was saying that I think Engin called him many times, he texted him many times, but he didn't respond. We don't know the reason for sure, but maybe it was like he kind of wanted more money. So instead of saying that I want more money, he didn't respond. Like that is, and these are just assumptions from that one clip that I saw from Sasho and Krasimir. How are you doing, Pradeep? Yes, I read it. If you do not do live, all people including me will probably go to Ryan Bowen or anyone else that covers it. Yeah, that's the thing, man. I read a post about this on Facebook, on Reddit, and that guy made a really good point. What this will do, what Engin is trying to do is, it is for sure not going to stop live commentating. It is for sure not going to stop live commentating. So there was something east versus west that could have benefited us YouTubers, and now Engin wants us not to do that, and just out of respect for him, we are not going to do that. So it is literally Engin taking away something from the people who respect him enough to listen to his opinion, and taking this from them and giving it to someone who doesn't care about Engin. That, like, I don't know where the flaw in that conversation is, because I found that point to be really, really, like, let's say if East versus Devon is there, so yeah, the live stream commentating is for sure going to be big. 100,000 views. So Devon is going to be there. So instead of me getting those 100,000 views, just because I respect Engin enough, I'm going to not do that. And that 100,000 views, 1,000 subscribers, probably $200 that are going to be taken away from me, my hand, and be given to someone who doesn't care about Engin Terzi. Why? Because I care about Engin. So that's essentially what is happening. There is absolutely, literally zero chance that live stream commentating is going to stop. So I think what Engin is trying to do for now is essentially the people that he cares about, like me, and the people that care about him, like me, once again, we are not allowed to earn from his event, but others who don't care about him, they are allowed. I'm not saying this is what he's trying to do, I'm saying this is what is going to happen eventually. Are there tigers in your city? No. There is a park, I think. Local park. What do you do? Tiger? No, not tiger reserve. I don't know what the safari kind of. Yeah, it's like 12-15 kilometers from there. Maybe there. Okay. Nope, just for fun with friends. I also do some pronation riser exercise for fun. Cost us 40s. Okay. Any views about Devon versus Gennady Pradeep? Actually, my gut feeling are going towards Devon. I don't know. I don't know. Want to, or you want Devon to win in any circumstances? Yeah, man. Some people got mad when they were saying Devon needs to win for arm wrestling. And yes, this is a weird statement to make. But I have seen whenever the famous arm wrestlers win, that video gets like more viral. Always. Look at all of the schoolboy viral videos. He's winning in all of them. Every single viral video, you will see the arm wrestler that you want to win actually win it. So that's a must for viral videos. Would be awesome to watch kind of battle of the gatekeepers. Telpol, where? Larry Wheels versus Matt Mask. Any thoughts? Yeah, top roll. I think Matt takes it, but it would be interesting. Both left and right handed. Yeah, Larry can make it interesting. With like 6 months of training, like good training. But I would say Matt Mask takes it. Any views about Devon versus Gennady Pradeep? Actually, my gut feeling are good. Okay. Sorry for reading again. It's not about respect, it's about fear. Everyone's scared Engin will cut them out. That's why I said people who will listen to Engin Terzi, they are looking more for their financial gain. And I will have mad respect for those who do not listen to Engin and who will still commentate. Because they are the one who don't care about money. Because I'm telling you guys, last East versus West commentary that I did, I made like $90. $90 by sitting for 8 hours, 36 minutes. So basically 9 hours, $90, $10 per hour. That's what I got. Yeah, Jangoli, Pradeep Korean event just happened last night. I messaged Herman Stevens and Brad Grandy and they were like, no, the promoter has said that we are not allowed to talk about it. I asked both of them, please cover it. How? Yeah, maybe I can invite him and they can just talk about everything except for the results. I didn't ask them about this. I think they should be okay about that. Any luck with visa this time? Not yet. The thing is that I have to apply for, yeah, there are different type of leaves. Casual, annual, leave plans and stuff. Then you have to apply in like months in advance. David Kambarashvili. No, when Engin asks to stop, it's about you, what you do or not. For example, Ryan and any others. It's about for arm wrestling community, not for Engin. So do what you want. That 1K viewers who don't buys pay per view. That 1K viewers who don't buys the pay per view. So do you want that 1K viewers who don't buy pay per view? So are you saying that if those 1K viewers don't find a live stream, they are going to buy the pay per view for sure? Like, it's way too late. I'm assuming, because the peak viewers only get till about half of the event is already over. That's when we hit peak viewers, and maybe even after that, in the beginning there are not even 500 viewers, brother. When the event when the event has started, they are probably maximum. I'm talking about my live stream. I don't know about others. They are maximum 500 viewers, and that is when a couple of matches are already over. So I think when those 1500 viewers join, don't you think it is already too late for them to purchase the pay per view? And they are just, let me tell you, those people are just typing Levan versus Hermes live. They're hoping for a pirated stream. And when they see, that's why we click thumbnails like, yeah, it is going to happen. Sometimes we don't even mention that it is live commentary. Why? Because we know there are people who want the pirate free streams. They will be searching for it. How else did I get 144,000 views on the King of the Table live stream? Because there were people who were searching for the free pirate live streams. And that's why as soon as the live was over, I changed the live stream thumbnail to the actual match thumbnail. Why? Because people will be searching for free pirate streams, and let them click on it. I don't think clickbaiting people who are searching for free content, free pay-per-view content, pirate content, I don't think clickbaiting them is a bad decision. So with this logic, and that is a fact, the peak viewers join the live stream only after half of the live stream is over. So that's why I would say that I for sure think that for this pay-per-view it is way too late for them already to purchase the pay-per-view. So I don't think those 1,000 people that you just mentioned, they're going to buy the pay-per-view anyways. Matt kills Larry, yeah. Good morning or good evening, Pradeep. Yeah, good evening, brother. For me, it's 9:15 now. It increases pay-per-views. Okay. Where was I? People who don't pay, at least for now, will not pay even if no one live streams. The thing is that with live stream, you make your event to see to potential buyers. Yes. And that is like best teaser. Why do movies and everyone release teasers out there? That's the question. Teasers are for what? To get excited for the final product. That's what teasers are for. And imagine a teaser. We are starting 1.5 hours, 90 minutes before the actual match starts. And at that time, let's say 300 regular viewers are watching. So some people are watching and going off, 300, 400, 500 people are watching. So that's at least a 1500 amount. At least 1500, 2000 people maybe. Because people are switching. They're closing the live stream, new people are joining. So if 400 people, 300 people are watching regularly, that's like 1200 that have watched the live stream before the event has actually started. So what can be a better teaser for people? And keep in mind, we keep on mentioning, I keep on mentioning almost every 10 minutes that this is a reminder there will be no match footage shown here. So the link is in there. So what better teaser than that? Herman Stevens got beat both arms, but super strict elbow calls. I would have assumed so, because I haven't really seen Herman compete or train recently, and those guys are serious over there. I think it's the same guy that we interviewed, Jungwonli. I think he was up against the same guy, and he just won that 90,000. I hope that he has received the check. So guys, I just asked Monster Michael Todd as well to record a short 10-minute. I'll create a community post maybe tomorrow. He'll get home in a couple of days, and from that community post, questions around his injury only. I'll ask about 5 questions to Michael Todd, top 5 questions from the community post, and it will be a 10-15 minute video. I hope you'll like it. Telpol, when I say something stupid, Pradeep has no problem telling me I love it. When did I say that? Before MMT got hurt, I'd say MMT would beat Matt. Yes, yes, for sure. I also think so. I was not supposed to share the results. Yeah, you were not. I always buy pay per view and still watch live stream. Yeah, many people are like that. I think if 10,000 people buy the pay per view, at least 5,000 people watch the live stream as well. Maybe they want to check the reaction of their favorite YouTuber for one particular match. Maybe they play it alongside on a different mobile phone. But I would say at least 5,000 of them watch the live stream as well. Pradeep, who runs? I think Engin mentioned his name in one of the videos, but I've kind of forgotten who runs that channel. GB, I don't think anyone wants to buy the pay-per-view would say no just to listen the commentary. That's literally what I'm saying, man. The product, it says something about the product, and I think any promoter who is saying that just because a YouTuber, a random YouTuber is talking about my product, and the buyers are going to be satisfied with that YouTuber's talking only, and they don't want the actual audio or visuals of my product, then maybe the product is not powerful enough. Like, these are harsh words, but I don't think it is possible. Imagine you want to watch a movie, let's say whatever movie you're excited about that is going to come out in like 3 months, and imagine I'm sitting there, I have my headphones on, and I'm telling you, wow, Chris Hemsworth said this to this guy, wow, Chris Hemsworth is punching him. If me doing this can replace that product, then I don't think that product is worth it for the viewers anyways, because they would have bought it. I don't think any product should be like this that can be so easily replaced. Yeah, there can be one conversation where you're like, there are some people who are like at the edge whether I should buy or not, who are constantly changing their minds every day. But how many people are like that, who are constantly changing their minds, and then they see, well, Pradeep is going to do live stream, and he's like, well, okay, I'm satisfied with it, I'll buy sometime else. So that is entirely possible. I'm not saying that. But those people, I would guess, because everyone is guessing at this point, I would guess that those people at this point of time are less in number compared to the to the guys who buy the pay-per-view because of the teasers that we give, and who buy the pay-per-view in the in the next event. Because in King of the Table, let's say out of those 144,000 people, let's say 3,000 thought that, man, it was an awesome event. The way the chat was moving, the way the commentator was commentating, the excitement, the goosebumps, man, I missed something. I hope I'll buy it next time. And teasers, we're giving spoilers, not teasers. We are giving spoilers. What are the best method? Like, what is the best thing that can promote sales in the future? Spoilers. People do not want spoilers, and what are we doing in those live streams? We are giving spoilers. And just to avoid spoilers, most of the times, like, why do people buy the pay-per-view? They know somebody is going to pirate it. So there are only two reasons. They can watch it for free with the pirated videos. There are only two reasons. They want to support the event by giving them money and not watching the pirate streams. And the second reason for that is they don't want spoilers. That's the main reason why people purchase the pay-per-view, because they don't want spoilers, and we are giving them spoilers. So they better be careful next time. Ditch comfort with a boxing super sticker. Like, how did you search that? An okay currency, full form. Norwegian krone. Thanks, brother. From Norwegian. Which country is Norwegian? My geography sucks. Pradeep, who runs the True Power channel? Pradeep, would you like to do commentary of any arm wrestling event? Yes, I believe so. I would love to do that. And by the way, I'm going to do live stream commentary here in India, and TV. Pro Punja League will be on TV, and I'll be doing live commentary. Your boy will be on national television doing commentary. I need to learn to speak Hindi, man. Like, I would say for now, my at least my commentary, like regular conversations, are for sure going to be better in my own language, Hindi. But I don't think I can commentate in Hindi yet. I need to learn how to commentate in Hindi. Cheers from Norway. What's up, Pradeep? Paul Italia is in the house. Welcome, brother. Good morning, everyone. Use a program that can alternate your pitch and do a live commentary. Alternate your pitch and do. So, what's the benefit of that? Sorry, guys, I cannot read all of the comments. How could Zaur and Hermes go? Good match. I would say good match. Zaur definitely has the power, or had the power before his injury, to go sideways and pin Hermes. Hermes will be in this position, holding Zaur off, Zaur side pressure off. But for now, I would say Hermes is the favorite. I can't say everything what I want to say because YouTube does not let me like 250 letters. I respect what you're doing. Thanks, David. Thanks, brother. Mr. Paul needs to get a Matt Mask versus Larry Wheels Battle of the Gatekeepers going. I wouldn't mind seeing. So I wouldn't mind seeing RVJ versus Larry Wheels, Leonidas versus Larry Wheels, Matt Mask versus Larry Wheels. Yeah. Yeah. Larry Wheels versus Monster Michael Todd on the left arm is a good match. That is a good match. Paul, would you allow the live commentary on your events? Good question, Paul. Please answer it. Maybe you've already answered it. People like Engin need to accept that working on the internet will for sure try to pirate everything. Yeah, and these pirated live streams are going to be unstoppable in the future. Like I heard, because I'm live commentating, it is literally not possible for me to see how many pirated streams are there. But I heard there were way too many illegal videos and streams for King of the Table event. And as the event gets bigger and bigger, these are going to be more difficult to stop. They will not know it's you. Who will not know, Andreas? Who will not know? For you're talking about East versus West or King of the Table? I don't need to hide it. If I do it, I'm going to do it openly. Why would I try to hide it? What's up, Pradeep? Hope all is well. Recap on the live stream issue. On this live stream issue. Paul Italia ditch. What ditch? Stizzy. I've made a similar comment. So I am to believe that most or any substantial number of people who can't buy the pay-per-view would rather not and just watch / listen to the YouTube commentary. No way. Okay, BL. I hate Pradeep has banned 50% of his viewers. I don't think so. I don't think so. I never used to ban anyone, but in like last 5-6 months I've banned maybe 5-6 people, like who are just straight out disrespectful without giving reason. That's my criteria. Like if you're using abusive words or something like that, something around that, without giving the reasoning to disrespect a person. Hey, I disrespect you by whatever they've said, and that's the reason. So if you give the reason, then I'm totally okay with it. I'll even give a heart on that. But if you just say some disrespectful thing and you don't give the reason why, then I may block you. Because in the beginning, it was possible, about a year ago, it was possible for me to read all the comments. Then there came a time where now it is literally impossible for me to even look at the comments. So I was like, why not have comments from people who are actually respectful? Yeah, Paul Italia, I think Paul said in the live stream that we did, the Arm Wrestling Buzz, that he's not in favor of live stream commentaries. Growing piracy is an indicator the sport is growing too. Yeah, I was talking with Paul Lynn yesterday. Like, I remember that moment where Conor McGregor is saying 60 G's then, 60 G's. And how long ago was that? Less than 10 years ago? So if Conor was getting, like Conor was a small name back then, he was getting 60 G's. Maybe the top guys were getting, how much? I don't know what was the payout back then. But we have almost reached at that place where I cannot tell you the exact numbers, but there are some arm wrestlers who have already reached that 60 G's range for a super match. I listen to NASCAR and football games live on the radio when I'm driving. Would that be the same? Yes, that would be the same. Growing piracy, yes, I agree. What do you think about Devon training for an upcoming match? What do you think about it? Devon is going to train as he have always trained. I don't think he's going to do something like drastically different. Yeah, little bit more arm power instead of just hand, because looking at Gennadi's past matches, Devon knows that he will be able to take Gennadi's hand because other people have been able to do that successfully. So Michael Todd was not able to do that, by the way. So I think he'll focus more on his arm. Paul, I've asked you a couple of times, bro. Can you postpone the event, the arm wrestling buzz, by 30 minutes? I had nightmares the previous time. Whenever I set up an alarm early in the morning, for me it was like 6 a.m. I get nightmares. I wake up like 5 6 times dreaming that I somehow missed the alarm. The alarm didn't go off and I missed the live stream, and I literally, those are nightmares. I'm haunted by them. I couldn't sleep like for maybe for an hour. I was able to sleep before that live stream. Maybe they think it's fun. GB19. What did GB19 say? Thomas, I'll buy the pay per view, but don't watch it live. I watch it after the event because the events are too long. I don't think live commentary hurts the event. Yeah. If I wasn't live commentating, I always, like, there were some events where I purchased the pay per view, but I didn't live commentate some of the smaller events. And in those events, some of them were YouTube membership events. I always like let the premiere roll, let the live stream roll, and when it is like 30 minutes ahead, then I'll start watching it in 2x speed. That's how I covered that up. I cannot watch even an arm wrestling match. It is impossible for me to watch it on normal speed. But when we are doing live commentary, you have to. If it is not lucrative, why people opt to do live commentating? Is it only event promotion? No, it's definitely not event promotion. The thing is that mainly, I would say, mainly it is about subscribers. I do not get that many super chats compared to some other arm wrestling channels, and thankfully I am in a position where I don't rely on super chats. There are some other arm wrestling channels, their names, all they do is go live every single day, because I'm telling you, going live and talking with you guys, this is the only fun part about arm wrestling. This is the easiest part about running arm wrestling YouTube channel. By far the easiest path. And finding topics, writing script, writing bullet points, recording it, then transferring it, then editing it, then exporting it, then uploading it, then creating thumbnails, titles. That is like literally 6 times more work than just going live. And when you're getting tons and tons of super chats, live streams are more financially, I would say, a smarter decision than to do all of that hard work. But with my YouTube channel, like English speaking YouTube channels, can you give me, like, if we don't talk about Devon Larratt, can you name one YouTube channel that is making more money than me with videos? I'm not talking about super chats and memberships, because my channel, like, luckily my channel does not run on donations like all of the other channels that go live every day, and I'm really thankful for that, because I can make a living off like way less than those guys, because they live in countries where they need to earn more. So I get that point, but it is also laziness. I'm telling you guys, any YouTuber will tell you this. Going live is infinitely easier, and this is, once again, this is the only part that I can tell about myself only, but that feels good. You really feel happy doing that. And when you want to make a video, no arm wrestler, I'm telling you, no YouTuber enjoys making videos about arm wrestling. Well, if you're in a place where you can just point camera at your face without any retakes, without any cuts, without any editing like that, when you can repost it, then maybe you can enjoy it, because there is no hard work in that. Otherwise, nobody enjoys it. Paul Italia makes more money. I'm talking about YouTube. Other than those super chats, tell me one English speaking YouTube channel that makes more money than me. Concrete Elbow, his Videos are. I would love to see that. I would love to see that. I doubt that. I doubt that because smaller videos give less revenue. My revenue is like for now like it is the highest it has ever been, like $2,000 I would say, without super chats, and add a couple of $100 of super chat on top of that easily. All right. True power, yes. True power is, that's why I said I know true power. That is like true power can be making $10,000 at least. That is way above all of us. But yeah, it has English subtitles hard coded in the video. That's why I said English speaking videos. Guys, you have the best channel as far as news and commentating goes. Guarantee it. Paul Italia makes more money. Not from YouTube. Not from YouTube. You have the best channel. But I'm telling you guys, it takes a lot of hard work. That's good suggestion, Pradeep. Would you like to do live commentary for AMC? Who gave that suggestion? I mean, man. The thing is that I don't know enough about the guys. I don't know enough about the guys. That's the problem. And are people voice of arm wrestling? Yeah, that's a good number. So how many views voice of arm wrestling is getting? Can anyone tell me how many views voice of arm wrestling has got in last 28 days by going to Social Blade? Just go to Social Blade and type voice of arm wrestling. Alex Top Roll, bro. Yeah, he doesn't even speak. Alex Top Roll doesn't speak. It's not an English speaking channel. Those are big channel. And like, just see, Paul Italia is comparing me with the biggest arm wrestling channel in the world. With the biggest arm wrestling channel. Lord Bowen, no. Bowen isn't. There was a moment where Bowen was making like $4,000 like from YouTube. Now it is not even close. I can tell you it is. I haven't asked him for his monthly revenue, but it is not even close. Like my revenue would be at least 3 times his revenue. At least twice, I would say, at most 3. Voice of Arm Wrestling got 5 million views in 28 days. Yeah, so if it is from long form content, which I doubt, then this is another thing. Like Michael Todd got 10 million views in last 28 days. But I would say my revenue can be higher than Michael, because all of the video views he got was from that spring shorts video, and shorts videos do not really give you any revenue. Mine is 2.5 million views. So unless he had a like crazy viral short, voice of arm wrestling is for sure making more than me. Okay, please stop discussing the revenue. That's a good comment. I don't know how it came to that revenue point. 7 million, 5 million. Yeah, I don't think any of these are recent. Yeah, so voice of arm wrestling is the name. Pradeep, your arm wrestling channel contains the best unbiased logics and analysis compared to all other channels. Thanks, brother. Pradeep, always admire you speak your mind. LOL. Enigma of Hustle Strap. What's funny here? Blunt Force TV channel has some hilarious videos. I don't know how that hasn't exploded. Is it an arm wrestling channel? Thoughts on Dennis' recent pull with David Dadikian? Yeah, David's right is, I don't think it has ever been as strong as his left. And he's just coming back into his training, and Dennis is like really getting strong. So it was expected that Dennis was catching him and bringing him back easy, like way easier than he used to do in the past. In 2021, Bowen is done. You're becoming a brand. Thanks, Pride and Prejudice. Is Neil in the chat yet? Well, yeah. Larry should pull Beerman that I want to see. And the channel that was above was like Voice of Arm Wrestling, 115,000 subscribers. There are many. I'm telling you guys, all of those live stream guys who go live every day, they're making more money than me. I know that. Will Dennis crush Levan in your opinion? No, there is no crushing going on in that match. Maybe peak Dennis can stop Levan in King's Move in a 6-round format. Because once he stops, now we have seen that Levan is going to struggle. If Levan cannot finish a flop press, he will for sure struggle to finish a King's Move. Pradeep, do you do a poll? Do you choose not to buy the pay-per-view because you can hear my live? Many people are going to say yes just to tease people, and many people are going to say no just because they want to watch the live stream, free live stream commentaries. So yes, Engin was kind of right when he was talking about these polls not meaning much. Is Neil going to MCC? What is that? The next East was okay. I don't know. Maybe he's going to be there. They are getting more just from Marcus alone. Yeah. Best videos are of Devon. No cut, no retake, no background, no hard work, only speak. Yeah. Devon can like really explode his YouTube channel if he hires someone like a True Power guy. Like if True Power and Devon Larratt collab, it can be good. It can be good. What happens if Morozov beats Levan? Wow, that would be interesting. Then there will be many arm wrestlers who would beat Levan. I think Devon can also do that. Maybe I don't know. Not many, but yeah, many will try at least. Bowen versus Morozov. Artem gets his revenge for bottom 8. I made a post about bottom 8 yesterday. I hope you gave it a thumbs up and commented under it, or at least watched it, read it. I watch pay-per-view and you're commentating at the same time. Love it. Cruise Lane Macmillan. Thanks, brother. Macmillan, are you from New Zealand? Is that where you're from, brother? Devon, if he wanted, he could make Larry's channel look small. Yeah, that's what I've suggested, and people are like, no, we love Devon. We love Devon as it is. The raw videos shot on a potato when Devon didn't buy his new phone that he has now. Now the audio and video is like super clean. But people used to say, and I'm like, no, you guys are just lying. Quality never hurts. If Devon has like better audio quality, better video recording, are you guys going to say no? I'm not going to watch Devon just because the quality is good? It doesn't make any sense. Clerks 93 in the house. Welcome, brother. Artem is big these days. He's around 205. Okay, Artem Ternenko. I thought you were talking about Artem Morozov. Yeah, but I would say Bowen would beat him. I would guess so. प्रदीप भाई थोड़ी बहुत हिंदी टॉक प्लीज़. हिंदी चैनल पे शिव कौशिक के साथ मैं आऊँगा भी. शिव कौशिक से बात हुई है, देन उसके साथ करते हैं थोड़ी बातचीत. अच्छा लगेगा क्योंकि वो चैनल भी दबता चला गया यार, तो काफ़ी मुश्किल है उसे उठाना. 4 महीने हो गए, बहुत लंबा टाइम है. What is the percentage of your subscribers from India and other countries? I used to check this about almost 2 years ago, and at that time I had like 6 or 7% Indian viewers. Let me just check and I'll let you know. If polls don't mean much, do you know what real evidence Engin has to support this belief? The fans that don't buy the pay-per-view because of the availability of live commentary. Everyone is speculating at this point. Literally no one. I'm telling you, literally no one. Even Core Sports have absolutely zero data whether it is helping or not. Have absolutely zero data. Everyone is just speculating. I'm telling you guys. Ankur with a $2 super chat. Ram Ram Pradeep. Ram Ram bhai. कैसे हो? Okay. Audience. I'll go to audience. Unique viewers 1.1 million. Okay. Returning viewers 320,000. Geography. Last 28 days. I'll select to last 90 days. And there we have it. Wow. How did that happen, man? United States 20%. India 18.2%. If you guys asked me, I would have said Indians are watching probably 8%. But 18.2%, that's some crazy number. I never saw it. Till about 1.5 years ago, I never saw this number above 8%. And now I'm checking after a year or maybe year and a half, 18%. That just doesn't sound good to me. Like it's on all. If I switch to videos, yeah. If I switch to videos, it is 9.4%. If I switch to shorts, that's where the views came from, man. Yeah, so that was kind of misleading. Shorts are getting watched. My shorts are getting watched in India 31.1%. In USA 16.3%. So yes, the videos number is still similar. India 9.4%. That's how many people are watching. Shorts are getting watched more. Live streams are 11.8, 11.6% from India, 15.8 from USA. So yeah, India is, in all metrics, India is the second country. 18% India overall. Yeah, if we combine the shorts views. I tear my forearm muscle from arm wrestling? I haven't heard that. I haven't heard that. I haven't heard anyone tear their forearm muscle. Like, have you? Longer matches are better. Yes, for sure. I stopped buying pay-per-view after the Chafee Saganashvili streams blunders. What a terrible stream. GB 18. Yes, you can. I can what? When we're talking in these chats, sometimes it gets really confusing. Like, you guys are answering something exactly what I asked, but by the time I get to the chat, get to the bottom of the chat, it is like I forget what I was asking and what you're answering. Devon's and Orden's videos are getting nicer than him in quality and editing. Yeah, and views, man, getting great views. What is better for arm wrestling? Best of 5 or best of 6? Best of 6, is it a thing? Best of 6 would technically mean best of 7. So I would have the title matches. Like, only Engin has those titles. King of the Table doesn't really have title. So it depends on the matches. I would say if there are, let's say, 5 matches, I would have best of 7 matches. Whoever wins the first 4 rounds wins the match. And if I have like 10 matches, like esports is best 10 or more, then I'll have best of 5, and the championship matches or the most important matches will be best of 7. Hey Pradeep, why does people think we don't buy the pay-per-views? I do, and I really watch them while listening to you, my friend. Thanks, brother. Thanks. Go under Devon Larratt's channel and training some. Paul, you're looking really confident against me. I need to start training. I want to crack that wrist. I'll crack that wrist someday, Paul. Be careful. Pradeep, how's your riser training? Getting stronger? No, getting weaker. I don't know why, but since I started doing those heavy lifts, still my wrists hurt, man. I'm like really going down in weight. Like, there is no injury or nothing, but just the wrists hurt. Pradeep, you don't have a shot. We'll see. We'll see. Paul, can you pin my uncle Todd? Right with there's that right arm? Yeah, I think now he can. 200 kg Prokopchuk versus 20 kg Levan. Who would win? Paul's gonna call a hit on your arm before you can take him down. Okay. Is the podcast recorded with Rahul and Akash? When is it coming? Rahul and Akash. So Rahul Panikar, I've done 2 podcasts, one on my Hindi channel, one on English channel. And with Akash, I've done 2 on my Hindi channel. Angarbayev destroyed Kodecha. I wouldn't call it any kind of destruction, brother. It was like, I was a 4-3, 4-3, yeah. Silayev versus Osman Ali. Silayev and Osman Ali, yeah. I've seen Osman Ali. I have not watched that match. Levan would need to elbow foul to stop the pin from Pradeep. Yes, he would. Why does Devon Larratt does not match with Vitaly Laletin? I think he talked about having a match with Vitaly. That would be really interesting. A good match. What are we doing, Pradeep? What are we doing today? Today I'm just going to relax. I was getting too much kind of anxiety by not finding any good topic for the video, and there is always that my brother was suggesting me to upload a training video about Alexei Vovoda. He was doing bicep curl with 40 videos, and that is the easiest type of content. Just put Vovoda in the thumbnail, and Vovoda is getting strong, 40 kilos, 50 kilos, and you literally speak nothing in that video, and that video will easily get 20,000 views. But it's easy work, financially lucrative. Views are getting like good views, subscribers will increase, but it feels like not on a complete level, but on a small level, it feels like kind of selling your soul for views, and I was not comfortable doing that today. Pradeep, what's your opinion on Dadikian versus Prudnik right arm? Yeah, Prudnik all day. Prudnik and Dadikian was about to happen on the left arm. In the practice pool, they were looking that close. हे प्रदीप, क्या आप मेरे चैनल का नाम फ्री में लोगे? फन फंटर फन, ओके, फंटर फन. Hey, bye. Don't type again, please. No spam, yeah. How did you become so good in English, Pradeep? We study English from like first class to till 12th class. So, yeah, we never speak in English. The first time I kind of spoke in English for this long was in my podcast with Devon Larratt when Devon invited me on his channel. That was the first one-on-one English language interaction that I have ever had in my life. Yeah, casually you speak a sentence or two with your friends, but that's different. How old are you, Pradeep? 28. What is Paul's promotion business about? I asked him about his two or three of his businesses. Italia Collectibles, and what else did you mention, Paul? I even forgot. It was like months ago. 300 pounds gripper. When you're gonna close it and showcase it on? I don't think it is really 300 pounds. I've already closed it 2 times, but with this wrist pain, I don't think for me now it is possible. I was expecting it to be somewhere around 237.5, which is the COC 2.5. It says 300, but clearly it is not 300. And somehow I was able to close it twice in one day. Marijuana business, yeah, Italia Collectibles, and arm wrestling. Yeah, clearly you have not made anything from arm wrestling till now, but I hope you do. What do you think Devon could manage Gennady by his thumb training, hiding something? Yeah, that's of a show. That's only for a show. That's how Devon is promoting. Like he always like this is a trend. He always comes up with some different weird thing. Sometimes he'll come up with maple syrup, sometimes with pancakes, sometimes with thumb training. Devon always creates this one popular viral thing before all of his matches. I don't know how you haven't spotted that trend yet. Pradeep, can you be honest? Where do you think Jerry now super heavyweight? Okay, he killed Gennady and Svetkov. I don't know how you guys use those killed and destroyed words so easily in matches that were wars and resulted in like 3-2 or 4-3. Earlier, someone said that Ongarbayev destroyed Kordecha. I'm like, what kind of destruction I missed in that match? So yeah, Jerry is good. Jerry is good because in today's world, most of the top guys are top rollers. And Jerry is always going to be good against top rollers, especially if you don't have a press to finish. Hello Pradeep, how do you think Hermes Gasparini and his image has changed over time? Like how he was going to lose to Matt Mask. When Hermes lost to Matt and he was beating him on the practice table, I made a video about it and I said, guys, I think I know Hermes felt something and he's not. And people are like, no, you are as dumb as stupid as Hermes. He's just a practice pull champ. I was getting like hate for supporting Hermes. Guys, like maybe he felt something. For sure he knows something about arm wrestling. Maybe he felt something on that after table and now he believes that he can beat Matt easily. And we should not call him practice pull champion. Like he's a great arm wrestler. And I was getting like lots and lots of hate when that happened. Because I think that topic was not brought up as soon as that match finished. Like that match happened in 2019, but there was something. Yeah, I think it was when they started talking about a rematch, the East versus West one. That's few months before that. That's when the practice champion topic was brought up once again. Somewhere around that time. I was talking about the podcast with Rahul and Akash together in person. You said it. Okay, yeah. Maybe I'll try to arrange it someday. Who is the best pound for pound puller? I say. So it used to be Oleg Zok on the left arm. I was putting Oleg above John Brzezinski in that pound for pound list. I know once again some people will call me crazy for that, but I genuinely believe that Paul was higher than John pound for pound because he was weighing less than 80 kilos, I think, and he was beating super heavyweights. John was beating super heavyweights while he was weighing 90-95 kilos. Oleg was doing that while he was like less than 80 kilos. I live in West Palm Beach. Pradeep, can current Devon beat Prime Dennis? Man, that's one of the best questions. I don't know, man. What stylistically, how their right arm match is going to look like? Because left, Dennis was just straight out able to hook Devon. If he's able to do that on the right, then it's over for Devon. That's a difficult question, man. That's a difficult question. I would say there will be a strength gap, and just because of that strength gap, endurance wouldn't matter that much. But then Dennis can struggle against King's move. Man, that's really close. I would go with Dennis. I would go with Dennis. Mr. Pradeep has decent smack talking skills. Did I say something like that now? Or you're talking about some other day? What you said, Paul was higher than Paul. Paul was higher than John. Oleg Zok. I said Oleg Zok. How about Ongarbayev as one of the best pound for pound? Yeah. Now, one of the best pound for pound. In his own weight category, he got good battle by Monster Michael Todd and John Brizing. Got pinned by both of them once. So I wouldn't say like even if he is like that close, that close. No, I wouldn't say Paul. I wouldn't say Ongarbayev is like for sure not the all-time pound for pound best. And then what about the Dikian? Even in today's world, the Dikian can weigh 105 kilos. He can cut down to 105 kilos and basically still destroy everyone in the world except for the top three guys, maybe. Pradeep, do you remember Ronin that made a prediction video about Gennady versus Hermes? And his reason was he bet money on Gennady because Hermes is a practice pulling champion. I vaguely remember something like that, but not exactly. Not exactly. Yes, but everyone knows right-handed has a lot more competition and harder matches than the left. John greater than Oleg. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, for sure he's greater than Oleg, but I'm saying like pound for pound. Pound for pound, it can be close. David Dadikian is the best heavyweight in the world, no doubt. He gives Dennis a tough match. For now, he's beating Dennis for sure. If that match happens like today, now he's injured. Dadikian is injured. But if that match happens today in this Dennis's untrained form, he beats him easy. What if someone tried to have a super match against you? You don't accept? I cannot travel. That's the problem. I would love to travel and have these exhibition kind of. I don't want to say the word funny here, but that would be kind of a funny match if I'm competing in a super match. Let's be honest. So I'd love to have those super matches. Alan Martinez Rodriguez. Thanks, brother. Let me check this CLP currency. What's that? Chilean peso. Thanks, brother. You're the man. Hi, Pradeep. The discussion about the goats of our sport is hot right now. I'd like to hear your top 5 with the right. Greetings from Chile. Okay, brother. So, my top 5. First of all, I do not like the criterias that are there for being the goat of arm wrestling. Because for now, there is only one. No matter who tells you what, but trust me, there is only one single criteria for becoming the GOAT, and that is longevity of your domination. That you can lose in those periods, but if you are winning for most of the part for like many decades, that's the only single criteria for determining the GOAT of arm wrestling. You're talking about greatest of all times. And me personally, and I don't have any problem with others who disagree with this, but me personally, if you're talking about, like, if you just say an open statement like who are the best of all times, for me, it has to be a heavyweight. It has to be a heavyweight. Super heavyweight. It is not his fault that the other great legendary arm wrestlers were made kind of smaller in physical stature by the god. So to me, the greatest arm wrestler is whose arm cannot go down, irrespective of weight category. So that's what my condition is. Top 5 greatest. Man, difficult. John Brizink, I would also agree with that. Who else was dominant? Super heavyweight, right arm, left arm. And maybe we should consider left arm as well. If we consider both arms, then John can have trouble with his number 1 spot as well. Denis Siplinkov is there. We haven't seen enough wins from Devon. Like what are I cannot for sure I cannot have Devon on the third number, because where are Devon's greatest wins? At least in the super heavyweights, he's beaten Jerry, he's beaten. Let's consider John a super heavyweight. He's beaten John, and because if we consider that super heavyweight era, yes, Devon was number one in the world around that 2008, 9, 10 range. But who are the top guys he beat during that time? I don't think any of the arm wrestlers he beat during that period were top five. He beat Travis, I think, during that time. But was Travis top five? It's difficult, man, to name top five goats by not including the lightweights. That's the problem. If I include, I can easily include guys like Rostam and Zoloev and Engin, and the list will be complete. But I don't want to include lightweights, because if you're saying he's the greatest warrior in the world, then it means he cannot be beaten by anyone. Then you cannot put any conditions like weight caps in that topic. So Dennis is there. Pushkar. Now I'm not going to tell you in the sequence. So Pushkar, Andre Pushkar will be there. Richard Lupkis. I don't know enough about Richard, but they said that he used to be really dominant back in the day. Can he be there? I don't know, man. I don't know. Then Devon can also be there, because there was a moment where he was considered number one arm wrestler in the world. So I think that these would be my names, and I can be totally wrong with that. I'm not afraid to admit that. The Drew 24 Pradeep versus Jake Ward should be a good match. Yeah, yeah. I kind of don't like that guy, but I would, for now, honestly speaking, I am having some serious doubts thinking that I can beat him right now in this shape. I will need to train a lot. I would have said that I can beat him until I saw him holding Adam Silver in a hook. Then I was like, okay, what the hell was that? I was totally not expecting that. Ryan Bowen. Okay, I don't think the goats can arm wrestle. Top five goats. Goat sounds weird. Yeah, good point. Brazink, Angin, Devon, Levan, Rustam. Levan, my bad. I forgot Levan. A little bit more, like, even for now, what Levan has done, like domination for like 6 years, Levan has to be there. Yeah, I will have Levan there. Levan, just because he has not lost a single super match as well, I would put Levan up there, like top three maybe. Maybe Pushkar goes out and Levan enters. So John, Dennis, Levan, Pushkar, and then it can be Lupkis or Devon. Why not have GOAT for each categories? Yeah, you can have it, but I don't think that was the question. Petrenko left is still underrated in my opinion. Yes, he'll still lose to Alijan, but Alijan definitely not a joke, yeah. He'll lose to Dadikian as well. He'll lose to many guys, I think. Pradeep, what's your favorite technique in arm wrestling? Favorite technique? Favorite means whatever you can do. Like as a fan or as an arm wrestler? That's the question, Victor. As a fan would be press. I've really enjoyed watching the press now. And as an arm wrestler also. Sometimes I've seen that when the left arm wrist goes back, the press seems to be a good option. John has 2 Zloty on the left, I think. Yeah. He has one WAF title as well in 1999. What do you think about Toby Sporong? Vovoda make a real comeback? Vovoda, yeah. He should make a comeback, but he was looking kind of doubtful in the previous videos. Andre Pushkar. He embarrassed Pushkar. On the left arm. You're talking about Devon? That was left arm. Bronze in WAF. Who won bronze WAF both arms? Devon won on the left arm. Did he win on the right arm as well? I wasn't aware of that. Flop press or hook match? I would say hook match. Pradeep, flop as well. That's a difficult question. Pradeep, what got you into arm wrestling? For me, it was Pulling John. No. I watched Pulling John after I was like already watching arm wrestling for many years. Pulling John, Over the Top. I was watching arm wrestling for years before I got into those two movies. I watched them somewhere around 2018 or 19. I think that's when I watched those movies, 2018. But I was watching arm wrestling for way. I used to bother my classmates a lot, and I used to keep on asking them to pull me, to arm wrestle me, and they thought that I'm trying to kind of embarrass them. They started hating me after that, but I loved arm wrestling always, always. I was always, not always. There was one guy, like there was one guy, only one guy, till I went to an arm wrestling competition. I only lost once with my left arm, only once, and I was kind of undefeated on my left arm. And then I was, I cannot tell you where I was, but I said that like there's a group of like 2000 people and 2000 young males when I was around that 20-year-old range. So at that time, I was like, nobody can beat me in arm wrestling. And there were many guys who suddenly started laughing. And he was like, that guy is crazy. You don't know about that guy. And I was like, who is that guy that they're talking about? I like, my heartbeats started kind of raising. And my left arm is stronger arm. And unfortunately for me, his left was stronger as well. And I was like, okay, but the match is going to be left arm. I am undefeated on my left, not my right. And then they started laughing even more. They said, bro, left, you have absolutely no chance. Then they brought that guy, and it was a good match. But his start, maybe he knew some technique, because at that time, at 20 years old, I knew absolutely zero technique, top roll hook. I never knew anything. So he got in a really good position early on. Like he was strong. I cannot literally do anything. But even in this completely stretched position, I was able to hold him for like 15 seconds, maybe a little bit less or more than that. But that was my first loss when I was 20 years old on my left arm. Before that, I never lost. And on right arm, I lost to one guy in my school. So that's how I started. You just absolutely love to arm wrestle. I my brother kind of didn't like it, because I used to beat him from a very young age. And I was like, on the left arm, I was maybe 13, he was 16, 17. I used to beat him even then. I got into arm wrestling because of Devon and WAL. No. Yeah, that is a different part. Travis Page and Devon Larratt. I think Travis was the one that kind of excited me into watching arm wrestling. But I love to just arm wrestle way before than that. That guy was Mazahir. Out of all 100 to 110 kg pullers, who is the most versatile besides John and Ongarbayev? Personally, I think Oguzhan Kochek. I haven't seen Oguzhan compete much. Who is the most versatile? Ongarbayev, yeah, he tried to press, but his flop press is not that deadly. 100 to 110 kg. That's a good question, man. It will, these questions need a lot of thinking, and by the time we kind of process our thought, I kind of process my thought in my mind, the chat is like flowing. Most versatile, 105 kilos. John Ongarbayev. Yeah, these have to be the one, because there is no guy in that 105 kg class who is like flat out stronger than everyone else. There is no guy like that. So whoever is winning has to be the most versatile guy. I think that's a clear vision when we try to answer this question. Later, Paul, have an awesome day, man. Okay, brother. What's that haircut you're rocking right now? It's sort of like buzz cut. There is no haircut. I literally use my trimmer, like take my trimmer and just it shouldn't be called shaving if it is a trimmer. Like I just trim my hair once every 40 days or something. I hate to just even look at my hair. That is like way too much work. And my hairstyle, if I grow my hairs, it is going to suck, I know. So that's the best option. Just trim it. I don't even like, I wash my hair with shampoo maybe like once in 2 weeks. Yeah. I'm not the guy to talk about haircuts or hair. Isa, hey my friend, how are you? You said you're gonna top roll everyone, huh? Yeah, you will. There are some times when you want to say something to something to the other guy, when he's talking crap, when he's talking shit, when he's talking trash. But then you think, well, he's right though. He's right though. Then you Keep calm. You just shut up and listen, or just do your work. Poop deep. Your hair is the least of your worries. Okay, Malik. Do you still live at home? What kind of home? Who doesn't live in a home? GB, what kind of question is this? So, Isa, I'm fine. Isa, I'm fine. I hope you are well. You're also well. Shayan Niazi, Prudnik at 105 kg is versatile. Yeah, yeah. Pradeep will snap an arm pulling, say this. Yeah. I don't think I will, because for you to break your arm, it has to be like somewhat close. That's what I believe. If your arm wrestling against someone who is like way stronger than you, yeah, even then you can break if he's just trying to hold you and you are applying all of your force. Maybe it is possible, yeah. Why would Vovoda pull in his return? Who? Okay, who? I think it should be John Brezink. That would be overkill, yeah. John has to be the favorite in that match. You the man, Paul. Love the toddler videos. Crush him. You should try to have a practice pulling against Andres Wood. Okay, that's what the comment was. So no haircut once again, brother. No haircut. LOL. What happened? Why is like everyone LOLLMAOXT? I live on a tree. GB parents home. No, I would love to do that. I would love to be fortunate enough to be living with my parents, but I have a job here. Sometimes like I came here with my mother, like she lived here for 1 month, and whenever I get leave from my work, the first thing I do is rush to my home where my parents are living. GB, in some cultures, parents live with their kids will live with their parents till 40. Yeah, in India it is like in Western countries I've seen it is a kind of a shameful thing. Like people start teasing you or kind of a shaming you if you're living with your parents when you are like 20, 21 years old. That's, to me, that is crazy. And in India it is the complete opposite. If you move now, it is becoming kind of okay or acceptable. But if you move out of your house, even if it is for work, like if you can find similar work near your home, you're supposed to do that. But for some other reasons, if you move out of your house, you leave your parents, that used to be considered as kind of a bad thing. Like that hurts your reputation, and I absolutely love that. I literally don't see any reason why you should leave your parents home. That parents home, that's a thing in Western countries. It is a home. You will never hear any Indian say that is my parents home. No, that is my home. Parents home is your own home. It is not your parents home. Nobody uses that term in India, your parents home. And living with your parents is a thing of pride here in India. If you live away from your parents, that is a really bad thing. Nobody appreciates that. Nobody appreciates that. So it is opposite here in India. Supposed to get going with your own life. Why can't you get going on with your own life when you're living at home? That's the question. Indian culture is the best. Khalid versus Irakli. I don't like living with parents. I like my privacy. You can have privacy in your own home. Like what do you want to run around naked in your own house? Because that's the only kind of privacy that will be ruined if you live with your parents. Like when you take a shower and you don't want to get dressed up there, you want to just run into your room and take your clothes from there. Like that's the only, let's be honest, that's the only kind of privacy that is ruined when you when you live. Yes, also that's the only kind of privacy that is ruined if you live it in your parents' house. No other thing. I don't think it ruins your privacy at all. Greetings, Pradeep. And it is fun sometimes when you need to find those moments to do something. Bro, Pradeep running around naked. Not me. That guy cost us for this. That's him. That's him. All the summer I'm naked in my home. I know. That's what I always keep on saying. I know people. I know what you meant to say. Pradeep only has a t-shirt on. No, not really. Yeah, that's another freedom that will be ruined if you like to sit on live streams that way. No pants. Let's be honest. In some live, John didn't wear anything. No, I doubt that. I doubt that, Irfan. You should prepare too. For what? For what? Andre's private parts. Pradeep, why can't you travel? Visa problems, brother. Visa problems. Pradeep, Prudnik versus Rackley. Prudnik for now. I'll say Prudnik. I'm literally laughing my coffee out of my cup. Yeah, that's what it is, man. That's what it is. I'm telling you. You guys tell me. Maybe I'm not experienced enough. What kind of privacy is is blocked or hindered when you live at your parents' home? Just tell me what kind of privacy you want that you cannot get. But why you have a passport? Yes, I do have a passport because I need to apply for visa like in months in advance, and sometimes getting leave months in advance is difficult. You have to apply for visa along with your leave, so those two things need to match or needs to match. I don't know. I asked you before too, will any Indian be competing in big events like East versus West? That's a different topic, brother. Nature lover. We talked about it in the previous live stream, I guess. Rahul Panikar deserves to be in East versus West, in my opinion. If Doug Ehrlich can be there, if Derek Smith can be there, if Coach Ray can be there, let's be honest, those are not WAF winners or anything. So I think Rahul Panikar can also be there. Rahul Panikar at least finished 7th in his WAF. Doug Ehrlich or Coach Ray or Derek Smith cannot finish 7th in a WAF class. Pradeep, what's your favorite quote in arm wrestling? Favorite quote in arm wrestling? Irfan Ramzan, great question. Favorite quote in arm wrestling? If you lost because I cheated, then what are you going to work on? You are just going to hope that I don't cheat next time. Tell me who that person is. Tell me who that person is. Rahul Panikar, Mazahir Saidu. Mazahir, no, I don't think Mazahir deserves to be there yet. Rahul versus Yusuf. No, Yusuf will beat Rahul. Yusuf has already beaten Rahul, I think. I think Devon, no, it is not Devon. Travis, yeah. Mo Grail got. Top roll is for smart people. It was Travis. Andres is also right. It is Travis. Yeah, I really like that quote. Pradeep, interview with the arm wrestling whisperer. Good idea, man. Good idea. I'll try. Top role is for smart people. My friend. Mazahir versus Sheikh Tawheed. No, Mazahir is much bigger. Sheikh Tawheed is like the 90 kg champion of Pro Punjab League, and Mazahir is 100 plus kg champion. So I don't think that match makes any sense. Why you not preparing and competing in arm wrestling matches? I will, brother. I will. Because I'm lazy. For me, doing 3 things, job plus YouTube plus arm wrestling training is really difficult. So that's why I have to choose 2. But small workouts. I think small workouts are the key. Today I did some cardio and a little bit cupping and pronation after many weeks. Pradeep, what do you do for work? Maybe somebody will tell you in the chat. Pradeep, brother, when are we doing a German cover for your channel? German cover. What is that? Table will show. People somehow associated this with the Kazakh arm wrestling guys. I don't remember anyone saying that. When I saw these praying or hands holding together these emojis, I thought maybe Neil Pickup is here in the chat. Hermes, laugh is best. Only quality, my friend. Pradeep, I will raise India to top level in arm wrestling. Just so by the way, guys, these questions I can never fully arm wrestle like or with all the opinions I have with a relaxed tone. I always tend to speak a little bit faster. He's a computer scammer. Yeah, Karyogevik is right. So I'm not a scammer right now. So I cannot answer these questions fully. So that's why I created a post about 3 hours ago, I think, on my community post. So if you want some question to be answered in detail, please post that in the community post that I just shared today. And I'm using the community post. I'm really happy. The community post is doing really great these days. So 96 likes already and 41 comments in that. I'll select 10 questions and then tomorrow, Sunday, I'll answer those questions in detail. So I think that's like good content. I suggested this to Paul Lynn as well. Maybe he'll undercover cover assassin. Do I look like An assassin? Is this the shape of an assassin? Hermes will never be 145 kilos. Yeah, that's right. I don't. Hermes answered this question, this exact question. Onkar Mawal. Maybe you asked him. I don't know, because he said he doesn't need to be 145 kilos to beat Levan. He can do it at maybe 135 kilos as well. Pradeep, do you feel some of our top pullers currently are about to age out? Yes, I do feel so. And if so, who will fill their void? In USA, Rebecca Todd gets mad whenever this topic is brought up. Like, there is no future, like, high level talent in the world, in North America. But that is true. There is only one, Corey West. Who else? Tell me the names. Tell me the names. Derek Smith has been arm wrestling for more than a decade. He has filled out his frame. He knows everything he can know technically, and he's not winning. Let's be honest, there is no room for improvement in Derek Smith. Maybe he can improve 5 or 10% at most in next 10 years, I'm talking about. So Derek is for sure not going to replace guys like Michael Todd or Devon Larratt or John Brasink. He's for sure not one of them. Only Corey West is one. Chan Shaw, yeah, Chance is really young. That's the only thing. But we have to remember, guys, those guys were like Devon. How good was Devon when he was Derek's age? Devon was a champion when he was like 33, 34. And Derek is older than that. So, James Bond type guy working for Indian government? No, not really. Carlos. Dennis versus Dave Chafee. That's a good match. I really want to see that match. If somehow Dennis can squeeze that match between now and I think it should be possible for Dennis. The October match. So 3 months before that, is it not possible for Dennis to have a super match against Dave Chafee? That would clear many doubts out. Have you seen Delusional Ryan Bowen? LOL, yes, I've seen that series. Derek is evolving just backwards, yeah. Paul Lynn. But Paul Lynn is like, I thought we were talking about super heavyweights. Like who is the legend from USA or Canada in 95 kilos? I can't think of one. So I think when we're talking about replacing those legends, I think we're talking about super heavyweights. Why must I? At least Paul Lynn looks like a professional. He treats himself like a professional arm wrestler. I've seen some arm wrestlers with bellies like me, as fat as me, and they're competing in weight classes. I'm like, what are you doing, bro? If you're not shredded, go into a lower weight class first. Pradeep, what is your personal opinion about MMT? About what? About what? I personally think it will be difficult for him to make a comeback at the same level. I hope that surgery does some miracles for him. I hope so. RVJ on the juice is a force to be reckoned with. I'm feeling really like I was about to message Rob like, brother, I'm feeling good for you. You're taking arm wrestling seriously now, and please keep on continuing to do that. He'll be good. No, he can't. About the beef going on between everybody and MMT. Yeah, Michael has been going through since that Devon Larratt match. He has been going through a really rough phase. First, he almost died with that COVID thing, and then he arm wrestled before that, and after that he arm wrestled everyone on that RV tour. So that was also kind of damaging his arm, and then he lost more matches, and then he tore his bicep partially, then he tore his bicep completely. So I think everything that can go wrong for an arm wrestler has been going on for, like, the only good thing that has happened for Michael in last 2 years or maybe last 3 years is that one Toddzilla match that he was supposed to win. Nothing else good has happened for Michael. I'm talking about an arm wrestling career in last 3 years. So that's why sometimes why I believe like anyone can act kind of weird in that situation. That man is going through a rough phase, and the internet is not making anything easy for him. Pradeep, on Paul Italia's live with Devon Larratt, Devon said that he's training a strongman for arm wrestling. Who do you think the person is? Thor, Brian Shaw? Thor was kind of seen arm wrestling recently. Brian Shaw, not sure, brother, not sure. Maybe it is Brian Shaw. Pradeep is the pepper masala chef at Lakshmi Sagar restaurant. Where is that? MMT needs to work on his attitude. I think the attitude will develop once again. Like Michael Todd, the difference between now, Michael was always hated, but the difference between back then and now is that Michael then was hated by everyone. Now he is being made fun of. Can you remember anyone who's making fun of? Like there were under the table comments and everything, yeah. But he wasn't being made fun of till 2018 when he was destroying Dave Chaffee. He was hated, but at the same time, his arm wrestling level, like his victories, not his style, but his level of arm wrestling was kind of respected as well. It's the first time when he's getting made fun of. So maybe that is why he kind of I will not say forgot, but he is not able to figure out how to properly address those situations online. Pradeep is the okay Reddit. Thor natural techniques blows compare. Yeah, Brian Shaw is by far looking the best out of all of the people that have arm wrestled on the table. They were always making fun of him. Yeah, but that there then at that time there was only one thing: under the table Todd, under the table Todd, under the table Todd. I cannot now. People have like 10 different things to make fun of Michael. The only reason why he has wins on Chaffee is WAL rules. No, he has wins on Chaffee before that as well, brother. Just type Michael Todd versus Dave Chaffee and you'll see. Hello, Duch Freund. Well, I don't know what that means. Michael, no. Are you also gonna do fan podcast like Engin did today? I asked many times in the live stream, like months ago, and I've already done these fan podcasts on my Hindi channel, like at least 6 or 7 of them on my Hindi channel. And Hindi channel doesn't get that much like good response in these fan podcasts. So I asked about 5-6 months ago, should I do these fan podcasts on my English channel? I didn't get like response. I literally just touched this microphone and yeah, I think we're good again. Rewatch. Can Prime MMT stop Levan? No, no, absolutely not. I enjoy your show, my friend. Do you think John will be top 3 at 100 kg? Right now, I think he can be. Right now, I think he can be, but next year or later this year, it will be difficult for him. Like after his comeback, after his 2021 comeback, I think we have already. Yeah, now it is good. Okay. Yeah, it showed me that now it changed the microphone after some time. So I think we have seen the prime John Brasink. I'm talking about his prime in those 2 years, 2021, 22, and 23. I think we have already seen the prime Brasink, and he's not going to get any better now. So it will be difficult for him. If he's top 3 now, which is the best position that he can be at this point, it will be difficult for him to retain that position. What if Dennis stops Levan an inch from the pad? Then it's on, man. Then Dennis is going to win. Do you think pullers should be allowed oxygen during a match? Absolutely no. A big no. Irfan Ramzan 2006. What? 2006. I want to see troll accounts coming live in these fan podcasts. Why Alex Cordecha is not competing? So you guys tell me, anyone wants to join today? I can plug in my microphone if you want. Pradeep, tum kushti ko haath lagao. Yeah, I can try. Mike, good now. Hello, Pradeep. You doing live commentary more or you are following Engin's wishes? For now, I'm not thinking about doing a live commentary that day. So I'm thinking about what am I going to lose? What am I going? But I hope and Engin thinks about this issue and he addresses this issue. Like these are two inevitable situations. There is one Pradeep doing live commentary and Ryan Bowen doing live commentary, and we get almost all of the and Uncle John or Ozzy doing the live stream commentary. They get all the live viewers. Okay? And these are the people that kind of care about Engin. Okay. So we listen to Engin and we do not do live stream commentary. Then some other channels are going to arise, and it doesn't matter if they have a small account or not. If they are doing live commentary on that event, they will get almost all of the viewers. So Now, what we could have been doing, and we are the people who care about Engin, out of respect, we stopped doing that. Now, all of the benefits that we could have gotten, and we would have promoted the links, by the way, we would have asked people to to purchase the pay-per-view. Those random YouTubers that are going to fill the void, that are going to replace us, they're not even going to ask people to purchase the pay-per-view. So is Engin going to be happy after seeing those people do what we were supposed to do or we were doing in the first place? I think this one question needs to be answered. Pradeep, do you believe that the hype of arm wrestling is going to an end? No, I think it's at the top. It's at the top. Just look at the arm wrestling videos, how many views they are getting. I've seen 120 people are watching, already 977 views on this live. I've seen people with 100,000 subscribers that do not get 100 live viewers. I've seen them in other sports or other YouTube channels. Pradeep, are you attending any events this year? Engin invites me to all of the events, but I am in an unfortunate situation where I was not able to come. Maybe this year I will. Pradeep, what are your views on Andrew Tate? Free top G. That's my thought on Andrew Tate. Isn't Bowen going to do that? Even if the guy says like 20% of things which I don't agree are actually bad for let's say, when people say that he's bad for the society, let's base top G. So let's say even if the 20% things are really bad, like they're really bad, they shouldn't exist, I'm going to focus on the net positive. So whatever is net positive for the, let's say, like it is like if Mr. Beast talks about arm wrestling and he scares off the 50% of the existing arm wrestling community, they somehow start hating arm wrestling so much, but then he gives arm wrestling 10 times more new fans of the sport. So then I think it is a net positive. I'm going to look at net positive. Just wait. Bharat base. Having those commentary streams take more away from the illegal stream than the real stream. Instead of commentary, people, commentary live streams are going to be at the top. And when there is no commentary, trust me, there will be a lot of pirated live streams as well that will shine at the top. Martin Lissis, the strongman, has 200k subs, but his live streams barely get 200 views. Yeah, viewers. Good point. There are many, countless YouTube channels like that. A lot of I think arm wrestling is in a really, really good position. I like to see Pradeep, the GOAT, AA, Aussie arm wrestler, and okay, AJ. Who is AJ doing? A lot of arm wrestler talking about Mr. Beast lately. Yeah, Stacey Morgan. What do you think how Chafee versus Dennis will go right now? I think it's a good match. In a super match, I think Dave Chafee will for sure take some rounds off Dennis, but I think eventually Dennis will win. Why Indians are not participating in any international matches? First of all, the cost of travel. Like, I think India sent a team of over 30 people to WAF Antalya, WAF Turkey, and some juniors, many juniors, I would say, won medals. I think they got like nine medals or something in some seniors, but I don't think there was any senior. Juniors some got some medals, and masters got some medals, but not in the seniors, which in fact matters. So there were no medals. So they are traveling, but the main issue, I would say, is the level of arm wrestling, which is not high enough in India. And the second biggest issue is the cost of travel. For an Indian to, let's say, travel to US would mean like his expenses would be almost his income is his 4 months or 3 months income, 5 months income in some cases. Beerman is on a steep decline, man. If that keeps on happening for another year or 2, 3, 4 years, then I'm in that match. Levan is going to crush Morozov. I also think so. Yeah, he had something like 30k, now 59k. Who had 30k, 59k? What are we talking about here? Instagram. Hermes gained around 30,000 followers through King of the Table 6. Yeah, that's good for him. Recently, Sachin Goel from Pro Punjab participated in an event in Iran. Sanskar, yeah, Sachin Goel went from 50,000 subscribers, 60,000 subscribers to now he has what? And that is in a week, in 3 weeks span. Sachin Biceps King. Now he has 315,000 subscribers just of one viral match. So he uploads a short with a motivational music where he won against the Iran guy. That short has like 50 million views. He re-uploads that short with a different music, exact same shot, and that once again gets like 25 million views. So he's set for life. His regular videos are still not getting any views. Regular videos are still not getting views, but I think his shorts may have set him for life because he's a personal trainer. Karaoke with man, I got too excited seeing $20. Karaoke Vic with a $20 super chat. Thanks, brother. Here is an idea for you. Commentary on a fake West versus East matchup. Nobody can see. So you can just do play-by-play on imaginary matchups. Nobody could complain about lost revenue. No, man, that would be deception. This time we did deceive many people, and I don't feel bad about it because they were looking for free pirate streams. So I don't really feel bad about it. That's an interesting concept, but no, man, that will really, really hurt the channel reputation. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. So does that have to be same day on the same time when East versus West is going on, or what? What's the case here? No, I don't. That's a bad idea, bro. That's a bad idea. What we did this time is I said like if anyone else is going live, and man, I was always like, when people say that when you talk something on online, people are going to cut parts of it and they are going to make you look bad. And I was like, no, is it really possible? You said something, then only then they are showing it. How can it make you look bad? And the first time I got a taste of it, I was saying that, okay, those other guys who are going live, chat, please go to their live stream and mention that Pradeep is showing free live pirated live stream. He's showing the videos. Let's go there. So those people will quit their live chat and join mine. And I wouldn't feel bad for not showing them the video because they want the free live stream. So it is not that big of a deal. And that idea worked. And people are like, you betrayed us. You lied to us. Why did you do that? Where is the live video? Please show me the live video. That's the entire chat. That's what they were saying at that time. And they were really calling it a deception, which it was. And after that, I said, let's watch who are the guys live. And I was like, Sweden Arm Wrestling Television is like live, and he has only like 60 viewers. Guys, do not go to his live. Guys, do not go to his live. That's all I said. So if you cut that part, Sweden Arm Wrestling Television has only 60 live viewers. Guys, do not go to his live. So that's the entire part he cut. And Pradeep is like, I don't know what the word he used. And he was like, see that what kind of person Pradeep is. He's telling people not to go to his live stream, not to support him. And I was like, guys, do not go to his live to tell them that Pradeep is showing free live stream, so that those 60 people will not leave his live stream and join mine. That's what I said. And that guy cut that part to make me look bad. And on top of that, I said that if you can watch it on another device or something, please take his viewers to 100 instead of 60. Take it to 100. We can support him. That's what I said. And he kind of showed it like I said that do not go to his live stream, don't support him. No, that's not what I said. I said do not go to his live stream to take viewers from him. Steep decline. Beerman start at sea level. So Karaoke Vic, thanks for the big support, brother. Another $10 super chat. Wow. You don't have to lie. Just tell everyone you are doing it. You could do a super match every week. Yeah, I would say that would still hurt the reputation of the channel, man. Because that out of those, let's say 144 people, 144,000 people who watched that live stream, many of them must not have, like many of them must be new casual arm wrestling fans. So if those casual arm wrestling fans, let's say if I put up Dennis Iplenko versus Devon Larratt live commentary, for sure 3,000-4,000 people are going to join because they do not know if it is happening or not. They will watch that. They will think that it is happening. Imagine when you just started watching arm wrestling. If somebody told you at that time that there is a super match tomorrow or today, you'll believe that, right? So I think that's the case, but that will be betrayal, man. Man, you're throwing money at me, which is awesome. You're awesome. But man, your ideas can be really destructive for me. Your ideas. What's your expectation about Alexei Voda comeback? Yeah, guys, you tell me what we should do about Mr. Karaoke Vix ideas. Man, what? Yeah. Pradeep, why don't you title the live commentary video as East versus West live stream? This live? Yeah, maybe next one I'll do. Kaushik Shiv versus Aryan. What is your thought on that? Aryan is big now. I wouldn't be surprised if he beats Kaushik. At a same weight, I would favor Kaushik in that match. But Aryan is big. He's like 85 kilos or something. I would favor Aryan in that match. You can title it Imaginary Live Commentary. Interesting ideas. I think we should ask the arm wrestling whisperer. Devon messed up against Levan. He tried King's move first round. He should try to tire him out first. So how else is he going to tire him? By hooking him, by top rolling him? These things are impossible. So how else will he tire him if it is not for a King's move? All right. Zaur will gas out. Man, please, bro. I'm already rich. These $30 were already more than enough to make me rich. Please stop doing that. Karaoke Vic, once again, big thanks to you, brother. You would just put up a block in the corner of the stream saying that it is an imaginary match. That can be a fun live stream. Okay, we'll think about it. East versus West live stream commentary next week or tomorrow. By the way, tomorrow I'm going to upload that Q&A session. I really need your feedback. I'll be reading 10 top comments and answering them in detail. These could be personal questions. These could be arm wrestling questions. Anything. I'll try to answer them honestly without any cut, single take, raw video. Maybe I'll do a little bit editing, but for sure I'll try to do them without any cut. I enjoy the MMA live stream. Block in the corner and imaginary match. So Devon is, yeah, imaginary fights. I've seen them, those cartoon style animation imaginary fights. Somebody was talking about Andrew Tate. There was one guy who made a really cool 4-minute animation movie where Andrew is fighting against that Matrix guy, and he kills one of them, but then they multiply. They are like hundreds. That was like top quality graphics, like better than some movies. I don't know if that is just one guy or there are many people. Hello, Pradeep. Lucado79. But thanks for the big support, brother. Many Indians will know that like how much of a support $40 is. $40 support, how big it is in India. It's huge. Thanks, brother. No way he hooks Levan. Yeah, that's what I said. How else will you tire him out? Devon is doing his praising the opponent phase at 7 weeks out. The P word came out of his mouth last 2 weeks. Might come on. Okay, yeah. Pradeep, do you have beef with Devon? Absolutely not. I like a zero beef. I would assume that I will know about that. Like Devon is busy now. He's way busier now compared to what he was before. So I don't really bother Devon. But whenever I send Devon messages, like sometimes I send funny videos, something, he gives hearts and stuff. If I ask something, he has almost always replied, almost always. So like he's replying to my comments. I don't know if I would ask him for a like short 10-15 minute video, and if he agrees to that, then I would assume there is no beef. I'm not going to straight away ask him, Devon, are you mad with me or not? I'm not going to ask him that, but I would assume so. I would say 95%, 98%. There is no beef. 100% from my side. There is no beef. What are the top 3 in India overall? Mazahir can be there. Suhail Khan can be there. Kyle, if he's there or not, yeah, he can also be there. Do you think Tobias will be? Parth Sony is also good, but he can be top 5, I guess. Can you beat Ryan Bowen with 2 hands? Yes, I think so. If I cannot beat like this, I don't think so I can beat him. But like this for sure. If I cannot beat Ryan with 2 hands, then my man, then it's a difficult world I'm living in. I need to reconsider my life choices after that. Pradeep, is there any arm wrestler you personally don't like? Any arm wrestler I personally don't like? the guys who, in general, the guys who give excuses. I'm in phases. There is not a single arm wrestler that I have not liked like throughout. I'm in like 5 minute, 10 minute, 30 minute phases or 1 day phase where I don't like an arm wrestler. Like sometimes when some arm wrestlers say some weird things, I don't like them, but it is not like a constant thing. There have been many phases where I don't absolutely disliked what Michael said. Some things about me, or sometimes even things he said someone else about someone else, and then 30 minutes later or a day later, I'm a fan of Michael Todd once again. So that's how my mind operates. Pradeep loves everyone. RVJ, I absolutely hated, like I talked about RVJ when he said some dumb stuff, and currently he dislikes Andres. Well, not really. So now I just said in this live stream about an hour ago that I'm really happy for RVJ. I was about to message him that, bro, I'm really happy that you're taking arm wrestling seriously. And he puts up, RVJ puts up a couple of arm wrestling training videos, and I'm back in a fan state. I'm his fan once again, and I'm I'm rooting for him almost. So I'm in that stage when Derek Smith speaks about some certain stuffs. I don't like that. When he, like when I was on Uncle John's live stream, and he's like, "What, Pradeep is never going to talk with you. He'll never sort out. He'll never try to sort out things with you. How will he make videos and get views if he sorts things out personally?" And I was like, "Do you even know what you're talking about, bro?" I clearly messaged him before, but he wanted none of that. Whenever I make a video, most of the times I talk about, I message that person, but they don't want none of that. It's weird. Derek has a beef with you. Yeah, he was kind of, somebody sent me a message that in his live stream he was talking about my channel, that he's never going to subscribe to my channel. I like, okay, that's not a problem. I think it was Carolyn Looms. I think she was the one about a year ago or something. She messaged, not message, she put up a post on Facebook. I think it was Facebook. And she was like, how does Pradeep have more subscribers than Derek Smith? At that time, he had like, what, 9,000? I had like 11,000, something like that. And I'm like, Pradeep puts 10 times more effort into his YouTube than Derek Smith. Pradeep is always going to have more subscribers than Derek. Well, if Derek has some weird viral 10 million shot, then it will be a different thing. Otherwise, I'm always going to have more subscribers than him. Pradeep, have you bought any of the East vs West trading card decks? Engin sent me as a gift. I ran out of time to purchase the card, but Engin has sent me a gift, like the previous event t-shirt, signed t-shirt, and this time he sent me trading cards. So I've been receiving these expensive gifts from Engin. Pradeep, what was the biggest struggle in your life? Biggest struggle? I think everything is for the good. I literally don't fear anything. So I broke my neck like C1, C4, C5. I broke 3 bones when I went to the doctor next day, and he said to my parents, I was like, what, 18 years old, maybe 18 or 17, something like that. And the doctor said to my parents that you should be praying. You better be praying right now that your son is alive. Like I haven't really seen many people escape from that kind of injury. And at that time, it was literally a fight. I felt at one moment that I could have just closed my eyes and let go of it, and I would have never woken up again. Like I felt that. I felt that, like it was getting so peaceful. The pain was going away. I literally needed to sleep and everything would have been okay. But then I decided, no, the pain is worth it. I was kind of forcing myself to stay awake. Like my neck was broken. I was like not lying down. I was holding it like that. It was going like this. And then it hurt like hell, like breaking 10 bones. I've never felt that kind of pain. Some people say, well, this pain is the most is the worst pain. This pain is the worst pain. And I'm like, you've never broken your neck. Because it took me 3 months to get out of bed by myself. So my parents, it was my parents who, like my mother, who always like helped me, like one arm behind my back. I slept like this even in the summers. And at that time we did not have any air conditioner, or not, like it was really expensive for us. So even in the summers, and summers here in India, even nights are like 35 degrees Celsius, more than that. So I was sleeping like this, and the entire bed sheet below me, when I wake up, we were like drenched in sweat, like somebody threw a bucket of water there. And I slept like this. I cannot turn this side, cannot turn this side for 3 months, almost 3 months. Whenever I'm sitting, I need to sit near a wall so that I can put my head on the wall and stay like this, like a robot. So it was difficult to make a comeback from that moment. 3 months, that those 3 months were, how old is the Pradeep? Now I'm 28. So it was 10, 11 years ago. So that was a difficult moment, I would say. And usually people say that what doesn't kill you only makes you better. And I've been through that phase. And I genuinely believe that. But I still, except for the toughness, that I'm not scared of big injuries like that. But my neck still hurts. It still hurts. If I still sit like that for 2, 3, 5, 6 hours, my neck still hurts and I need to just lay down, or I need to sit like that. So that is one thing where I'm kind of doubtful. Is it really true that what doesn't really hurt makes you stronger? Has this neck injury made me stronger? Like I cannot, like this is the full, that's the entire range of motion I have in my neck, and it still hurts. Not when I'm moving it or something, it just hurts every time. So that was one. There is another kind of tough phase which I enjoy. But by the way, I like it very much. The second thing that happened with me, but that is for some next day. A poll: how much would you pay for official live commentary? So the official live stream commentary, let's say, if I'm assuming you're meaning something like, if Engin puts up a camera on Neil Pickup and Travis Bagent and Derek Smith's face, and that is what is being shown on the video, how much will you pay for that? $5, maybe. That would be, poll would be like, take way too much time. Guys can mention it here if they want. And DHF Fraser, thanks for the €5 super chat. Thank you very much, brother. You're the man. Damn, I'm glad you are okay, Pradeep. Thanks. Engin is really good human. I'm buying these towards his best cards. Awesome. Will you show the members of you team in a video? Members of your team in a video. Which team? I don't have a team, brother. What kind of team? Who was the strongest Kings move? Devon. Now Devon. Earlier, I would have said Dennis or maybe even Michael till 2018, but now Devon. Biggest struggle. Okay, I've already said that. MMT, if under the table. Where did MMT come here? Damn, I'm glad. Okay. Must have been a tough fight. Yeah, it was. And that's why I believe, like, why is it I was 18, 19? If that thing happens to me today, the parents are still going to take care of me that way. So I don't think there is anything like any privacy issue. No, except for the one that I just mentioned. 28. Wow, Pradeep is still a young lad. Okay, now big guy. Thanks, brother. Dennis can beat Devon. How much chance is he really having for this? I would still, even in October, I will have Devon as a slight favorite. For now, I have Devon as a huge favorite. I think Devon will destroy Dennis if the match happens now. Pradeep, where do you live in India? Right now, I'm in West Bengal. I was born in Haryana. And for most of the time, I lived in Uttar Pradesh district. Glad you made it out, Pradeep. Yeah. And it was from a dive. I forgot to tell you. Like I've always been a fan of swimming since I was like 8 or 9 years old. So I went to a village to a relative, and there was like a small, I don't know what we call it in English, small river or something. And the cemented part from the corner, that was broken. That was in the water. But the water was so like bad, like not clear, not clean. It was literally not visible. Like it was a muddy water, very yellowish. So I did this this dive into that water, and the water was like literally like this, that much. And below that, there was a full wall, like a broken down, submerged into that water. And I hit, like, still there. Maybe you can see it. Let me show you where this is that's the cut here, right there. So here I got some stitches, and it was like literally difficult for me to get up myself and walk out of that water. Can you beat MMT? Right arm now when he has surgery? Yes, yes. I think Hermes is like 1 year, 1.5 year older than me, maybe 1 year. Yeah. Damn, that must have been horrible. Yeah, and that was from some good height, like at least 4 feet, 5 feet above, and straight like head first, and it was a picture perfect dive. I used to record myself diving. Like, am I getting that perfect angle or not while I'm cutting the water? Was there a splash or not? Like, I used to be like very precise about that thing. So the more precise I was, the more head first I went into that thing. Devon's thumb is massive now. If Dennis gets a huge Mark Skugera with a big super chat, 75 dirhams. Thanks, brother. Engin, my friend, jump arm wrestlers. How high? Thanks for the. I read that comment, brother. Somewhere in my community post or somewhere on Facebook. I read that comment. Yeah. Thanks for your hard work, Pradeep. Thanks for the big super chat, brother. That's why I said that. I'm not saying Devon does that, but Devon is not the right person to ask for feedback. Devon is not the right person. Engin is literally the employer of these arm wrestlers. He's going to pay thousands and thousands of dollars to the entire arm wrestling community by producing such great products. And Devon knows that Engin is a passionate guy. And if he already has an opinion, if Engin is going to ask Devon, what do you think about these live stream commentaries? And Devon, in his own mind, knows that Engin doesn't like them. He's for sure going to say that, yeah, I also don't think these are not good. So I don't think Devon was at all a good person to get feedback on this topic. Pradeep 28 and rich, and I'm 43 and broke. You gave me a super chat, tell Paul. I remember that other day. I think I'm moving to India. Yeah. I'm telling you guys, I'm making like, if I combine my job, like this month has been really good, $2,300. Like that's beyond what I expected. But from my job and this thing combined, I'm easily making $2,000, sometimes $2,500 in a month, combining both of these things. $2,000 in India, you're rich, man. You're rich. You're not rich, but you're doing like better than at least 90% of the population. At least 90%. Maybe more than that. Hey guys, think there is supposed to be a super match today, Pavlo and Breda on high dollar entertainment. Should I do live commentary on that? हर्ष चौधरी, भैया आप रेसलिंग में आर्म्स की स्ट्रेंथ बढ़ाने में कितना टाइम लगता है? डिपेंड्स ऑन योर एज. इफ यू आर यंग तो बहुत जल्दी बढ़ जाएगी. लुक एट डेवंस 50 साल. So guys, thank you. This live has been like, this time I came in totally unprepared. I left the chat for you wherever you want to take it, and that's why. Thank you. Come again. That's why I stayed for almost 1 hour 52 minutes. Thank you very much, everyone. Maybe I stay around for 7 minutes more. Maybe I make it 2 hours. Good night, Sanskar. Not yet. It is 10:55 p.m. for me. 2 hours, I would say. This is casual stream was successful. Yeah, almost 2 hours. Bye-bye. People are already leaving or not? If the chat goes below 90, I'll end it. Right now it is 96. Let's see if you people want me to continue or not. $2,500 a month is decent here in the States. I don't even make that here. Wow. Just a poor butcher. Tell Paul. See ya, Pradeep. Just joined. Can you do 2 more hours? Pradeep deserves success, unlike that penny packing leprechaun bone. What does that word mean? I don't know. Enigma of hustle strap. Thumbs up. You gotta pay to see Breda lose. Breda versus who? I even forgot. Jonathan Breda versus Pablo. I think you mentioned Pablo. Yeah, Pablo is going to kill him, man. Can bicep tear heal without surgery? Yes, I think it can. Devon didn't have any surgery, but Devon's bicep tear was not complete tear. Michael also had small tear. He also didn't have surgery earlier on. It depends how much load you are putting on. If you are someone who does not have a complete bicep tear, for sure that is going to be fixed with surgery only. But other than that, if you are someone who is not really planning on competing or doing things like that, I don't think they are going to offer you surgery anyways. Full tier definitely needs surgery. Yes. Who wins? Chance versus Jaggers. That's a good match. That's a good match right there. Based off endurance, I may go with Jaggers, Austin Jaggers. But I may even go with Chan Shaw in that match. It's close. I think Chan Shaw beats Derek. I think he beats Derek. If he's able to beat Jaggers or not, man. If Jaggers wins, it is going to be 3-2. Because I think Chance is for sure going to be stronger than Jaggers in that first or second top role. That's what I think. No Chance will win easy. Possible. I'll also have Chance as the favorite. Endurance may be an issue. Ryan versus Artem. Thoughts? Ryan Bowen should win this match. If he's not going to beat Artem, I don't know what he's going to do because he's bigger than Artem. Artem is what? 95 kilos at most, and he's like 105 kilos. Big 10 kg difference is, yeah, when you're getting married, bro. I'll think about it. I hope you're talking about second marriage. I'm up for it. How strong is side pressure of Dennis? Drunken Eddie. Thanks, brother. Thanks for becoming the member of the channel. Guys, you can also become... I have not been doing anything. That's why you guys are not becoming members. I don't ask you guys to become members. I don't promote it. I don't do anything for the members. That's why you guys are not joining. But in these live streams, when the chat is going crazy, like what did it take for you to become member? Less than $2, I think. $1 some cents for a month. So in all of those live streams, your comment will be highlighted as good as a super chat. You will have a comment highlighted just like a super chat, and that is for less than $1. Yeah, I'm already married. So that's a good way for these live streams. If you want to become a member, you want your chat to be highlighted. I'll start posting something there. Just give me some ideas. Because I already don't have enough time. Something which can be valuable, but something which will not take much time. Please, can you guys mention something that I can do for the members? Andreas, you're a member. I look like a sheriff. Pradeep going to need another wife to help him with videos. Yeah. Pradeep, you got to do the next live. No. I don't even do in those, what do you call them? Tank tops, because of those skinny arms. If I ever develop some shoulders and biceps and triceps, you'll see me maybe in tank tops for these live streams. But nothing less than that. For the members, what for the members? Adnan. Pradeep, how about commenting OnlyFans? Who is OnlyFans? Me doing live commentary on someone else's OnlyFans? प्रदीप भाई कौन सा टेस्ट करवाऊँ? मेरे हाथ में बहुत दर्द है. कहाँ दर्द है भाई? एक्सरे में तो कुछ नहीं आएगा. एक्सरे में तो कुछ भी नहीं आएगा. MRI करवाना पड़ेगा. Prudnik just uploaded his left arm match with Kalinichenko. He had a match. Okay, that's interesting. We'll check it out in 2 minutes from now. Pradeep bhai kaun sa test? Okay, come on man. FK, whoever will give you a hard time for having small or big arms. No, for me it's just like I know it is not necessary. I'm a news channel, but yeah, I should at least respect my body enough to be there doing that. When are you having a baby? Good question. Soon. Few months. Hermes versus Devon. Thoughts? Sergey lacking something there. Who? I'm 6'6", just 230 pounds, so my little arms look ridiculous in a tag top too. Yeah. But at least you're lean. I'm kind of fat. No, I can have all the fat here, but God doesn't want any fat on my arms. Pradeep, do you think about taking pancakes? Yeah, I'm up for that. How is Shiv Kaushik doing, bro? How is he? Yeah, he's improving fast. I did some practice. Like, I did work out for almost a month, and all of the guys that used to beat me easily, I was able to hold them with just 1 month of practice. But Shiv Kaushik, no, I was not able to hold him. Even though he weighs the least, he weighs like 72, 73 kilos. Zaur versus... Congratulations, your smile was awesome. Sanskar, thanks. Pradeep bhai, when you hit 50,000 subscribers, hire a hot assistant to read these questions. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. I'll. Why did you delete it? And then I'm waiting to see you on Engin's fan podcast, my friend. Yeah, these super fans, Lagia, Adnan, Sanskar, Sanka, all Irfan Ramzan. Why are you not on Engin's podcast? I'll also invite you if you want. And thank you guys. It's almost 2 hours. Please subscribe. I need subscriptions. 50,000 this year. Thanks. And join as a member if you can. That will be awesome as well. Your choice for best up and corner puller. I'll answer that tomorrow, brother.